Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess is out today.
Well, she's sick. I mean, you know, she's got, what,
She's
2
pregnant,
weeks?
yeah.
2 weeks until she has that little baby.
That's right.
You know, so she woke up this morning with some extreme morning sickness, so we get it.
Yeah, so she's out today. So we
She
holding it
shouldn't
down.
have been here yesterday.
She definitely shouldn't have been here
Go
yesterday.
stay your ass at home.
I agree. Well, let's get to Jess with the mess. Let's go.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shooter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Well, if you've been following the Young Thug in the YSL case, you know it's been on halt from since July 1st. Now, this is because Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, confronted the judge last month after learning about a private meeting, and now the judge has been removed from the case.
Tonight at 6, we now know the name of the judge who's going to take over the proceedings in the YSL RICO trial against rapper Young Thug and the other alleged gang members.
This comes after the previous judge was removed. According to the Fulton County Clerk's Office, Judge Shakur Ingram will take over the case. She has served on the Superior Court of Fulton County since 2018. Now today, a Fulton County Superior Court judge removed Judge Ural Glanville from the case following complaints about a private meeting held last month. Judge Glanville, prosecutors, and a witness were in attendance, but defense attorneys were not, which led to calls for the judge to recuse himself. The judge who ruled on his removal said today that she believes Glanville likely would have continued to preside fairly over the case, but this has to be done to preserve the public's confidence in the judicial system.
I'm clearly not no legal scholar, but it sounds to me like they don't got no damn case. And it's looked like they haven't had no damn case since this trial started. And shouldn't they give Jeffrey at least a bond?
Yeah.
Let him come home, be able to make a little living and fight his case from the comfort of his own crib?
I
Right?
think so. It doesn't seem very fair, if we could say that. I mean, this case has been on hold for a while, and like you said, he's been sitting there. He's not able to make any money, and it seems like every time they have a witness or every time they bring something forward to the judge or to the stand, it just doesn't seem like it sticks.
This trial is jokey, all right? Jokey, okay? Jokey. This trial jokey now. Salute to the 843. This trial very jokey, okay? That's the best way to describe this trial. Jokey.
All right. Well, now we got to jump into Cam, Mase, and Shakur Stevenson. Now, Jess, of course, reported about Cameron and Mase making fun of Shakur Stevenson, saying that the fight was boring. Well, Jay Prince, we all know who Jay Prince, the OG from Houston, he manages Shakur Stevens and posted the actual numbers. Said the network has 1.18 million people, but it said it peaked at 1.2 million people. That's the amount of people that were actually watching the fight. And then he responded and says, let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager, and I can handle all this business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots and take all bets. Well, you know, Cam and Mase, they have their own show. It is what it is. And they responded yesterday.
So then we talking to you then, all right? I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. When you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. And I'm going to tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little like the way you talking. I don't get what you mean. We're not your little like, we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. If you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street, you failed.
Hey, yo, my man, listen, James. Let me explain something to you, bro. Mase said it exactly like you 60, You 60. What are you talking about? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up, why the you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to his car. Young Boy NBA told y'all eat a This is what he said. This is what young boy NBA said. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard. This is the first time Drake got into some shit, and I hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey.
Honestly, this is great for Shakur Stevenson because it is what it is. Cam and Mase, they gave this Shakur Stevenson fight more promotion than ESPN did. Like all of this is just marketing. This is the best promotion the Shakur Stevenson fight, the Shakur Stevenson brand could have gotten because nobody outside of the boxing world, nobody outside of like true boxing fans would still be talking about this fight anymore if Mase and Cam and Shakur didn't have these issues. So I mean, this makes casuals care, and it's actually making people Google who Shakur is. So it's building his profile to where if a tank fight does happen, people will really pay attention to it.
Yeah, but this is my main problem with all of this, right? And we know Jay Prince, we know Cam Mase, and of course Shakur Stevenson. But they do a show, and during their show they talk about things that they want to discuss, whether they like a fight or they don't like a fight. But my problem is this: you have every analyst talking about the fight, and any analyst can say whatever, especially white analysts. They can say they don't like it. They can say they thought the fight was boring. But how come nobody goes at those white analysts like that? Because they never brought it to the streets. Yes, Cam and Mase said they didn't like the fight. They thought the fight was boring. Yeah, nobody ever said they wanted to fight or come with the guns. That's all they said. And then it escalated past that.
Yeah, but the white analysts ain't talking like Cam and Mase talk.
Nah,
Cam and Mase funny. Cam and Mase got people laughing at you. You know what I mean? They doing sketches while they watching your fight, acting like they falling asleep. What are you talking about? Shut up.
But white analysts all the time say a fight is boring, that nobody wants to watch the fight, that the person can't fight. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's regular critique, and then it's funny analysis that makes people laugh at you. Nobody likes to get laughed at. When you go online and you see a bunch of people laughing at you, now you pissed off. Stop acting like you don't know what that is. Cut it out. You know what that is.
Analysts is analysts.
Cam and Mase are making people laugh at Shakur, and that's what pissed Shakur off. That's just reality of the situation.
Analysts do that all day long. Say the fight was boring. I wouldn't pay for another fight. The fight was trash.
Those analysts are nothing like Cam and Mase. They not as funny as Cam and Mase.
Right,
like I said, they not doing skits and sketches like Cam and Mase.
But
they don't speak to the culture. They don't speak to the culture like Cam and Mase.
Critiquing.
And ain't nobody paying attention to their critique. When somebody like Shakur Stevenson sees the culture in his comments, laughing at him because of something Cam and Mase said, it's just different. And you know that.
But you can't say, I want to go fight him. Let's meet me in the ring. You're a fighter.
You can say whatever you want.
Cam and Mase ain't going to say, meet me in the booth.
Listen, you can say whatever you want, just like Cam and Mase say whatever they want. Yeah. You can say whatever you want. Anybody can say whatever they want in a back and forth. It's just reality of the situation.
Yeah, but we don't want to go past that, though. We don't want it to go past the back and forth.
It's not, and it's great promotion for Shakur Stevenson.
All right, well, that is the mess. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving y'all donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, man. Let's argue. Let's start an argument this morning on the radio. Why not? Okay?
What you mean?
Well, we're going to talk about California being the first U.S. state to ban school districts from requiring staff to notify parents of their child's gender identification.
All right.
You see, right?
Let's start an argument.
Okay.
let's jump right into it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get into it next.
So I need lawmakers in California to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.